Sister Wives star Christine Brown loves David Woolley, but maybe she's forcing him into a mold that doesn't really fit who he is today. People change, and David's reluctance to appear on the show is a sign that he's not at peace with the direction he's going in. He may look back and wonder if his life as a non-famous person was more enjoyable. Everyone's different. Christine does well with fame in general. She's a strong person, and she finds it easy to share her ups and downs with others. She rarely loses her confidence. Conversely, David is someone who's been open about feeling uncomfortable in the spotlight. So, for him, the sacrifices that he's making to be in a relationship may seem too great. Maybe he'd prefer to develop as a person without a camera crew monitoring him. Sister Wives David Woolley seems like a nice guy. He's a Sagittarius, and they are naturally optimistic people. One example of a famous Sag is Winston Churchill. He was a flawed man, but when he spoke about the future and what was possible, it was so inspiring. He knew how to rally the troops at a time, World War II, when bad morale could have led to disaster. For a Sag, that freedom is all important. At first, David wasn't the blunt Sagittarius. He was more reserved. However, his personality started to come out, mostly due to Christine's influence. She told the world that he called Cody a dumbass, as per people, putting his private musings into the spotlight. Maybe David didn't want that to be out there. What people say privately isn't always intended to be fodder for an audience. Christine should tread carefully here, being sure that she isn't oversharing. Christine wants her perfect new marriage on everyone's radar. It's important to her that people realize she's over Cody Brown and happier without him. That's probably because Cody emotionally abused his unloved wives. He made them feel like lesser beings compared to the divine Robin Brown. All of this is so understandable, but Christine's swimming through murky waters. Appearing on Sister Wives probably didn't help her relationship with Cody. Anyone who is on a reality show is, to a certain extent, performing. There's a fine line between honest communication and theater. While being filmed, everyone is on stage. Cody has said he's ramped up the drama to entertain, and that is not always a good thing. His family fell apart. The pressure was too high. If David feels like he can't be himself because of the peanut gallery, he may begin to store up rage. In theory, he could end up cranky and bitter, like Cody. Right now, they're still in their honeymoon phase, quite literally. Christine recently opened up about getting very seasick during their honeymoon in France. She enjoyed the rest of their getaway. The two are very romantic with each other. Christine babies David, making him delicious meals and complimenting him. She makes him feel important. There's no lack of love here, but the issue of filming the show could eventually be a deal breaker. It may be something that David loathes. Maybe he feels hindered by the camera crew. Another scenario is that he could relax into his fame and begin to really enjoy it. He just share his love for Christine online, adding posts about their adventures, such as off-roading in the desert. The online part of his life doesn't seem to bother him, but being on Sister Wives clearly does. Sister Wives Christine Brown is an Aries who's a great match for fellow fire sign, David. In fact, they're a match made in heaven, as seen in Christine's Instagram post, as shown above. However, if Christine keeps making him film the show when he doesn't really want to, she may create a troubled dynamic, even if David chooses to keep most of his issues to himself. They will still be there, acting on the couple and possibly sparking arguments. Hopefully, Christine's love will last forever. She's a wonderful person. However, David's reluctance to film the show is definitely a red flag. Sister Wives Season 19 has been a whole new world for the Brown family, including Mary Brown, who I believe has become the villain because of her loyalty to Cody Brown and Robin Brown. Throughout the current season of the series, Mary has been working to change her life for the better. While I believe Mary understands most of what has gone wrong in her relationships and how she's been pushed and bent in ways she didn't necessarily want to be, it's clear she wants to appear like she knows everything all the time. As Mary moves through her time on Sister Wives, her behavior has been different from season to season. While some seasons find her more thoroughly defending Cody, others find her pushing away from the family. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, things have been confusing as Mary has both pushed away from the family and secured a space for herself with Cody and Robin as a confidant. With Mary appearing to be playing both sides of the family, It's been confusing for viewers to understand where she lies. I'm more certain with each episode that Mary is this season's villain. Although Mary's time on Sister Wives has never been easy, her experiences after divorcing Cody have been tremendously difficult. As Mary has moved through the newest phase of her life, she's been working hard to become a different version of herself. Having been married to Cody for over 30 years, Mary hasn't existed without her plural marriage in her life for over half of it, so readjusting to such a different lifestyle wasn't going to be easy. Mary understood that while it was going to be tough to leave her marriage, it was time to do so. Throughout Sister Wives Season 18 and into Sister Wives Season 19, Mary was doing her best to find herself without disturbing anyone else's peace. From trying to distance herself from Cody and Robin to ensure things were going off without a hitch in her professional life, to having difficult conversations with her fellow sister wives, Mary made it clear that she was putting herself first, even if that was unfortunately at someone else's expense. Though Mary has had a tough time figuring out where to go next, her inability to genuinely separate herself from Cody has been hard to watch. Over the years, Sister Wives fans have developed a strong distaste for Robin Brown. They believe she's conniving, manipulative, and that she wants the entire Brown family to revolve around her. Now, many fans believe that Robin Brown wanted to be the favorite so badly that she pushed everyone else away. Her plans seem to have completely blown up in her face. Cody and Robin Brown have always tried to portray a happy and loving couple on screen. But this season, fans think the cracks in their foundation are starting to show. Would Robin actually leave him too? How long before Cody and Robin split? A Sister Wives viewer wrote on Reddit. She's not in love with him. You can see it. I think she likes the money and the security and safety that he can provide by being on the show. But she's not happy. Cody, he created such a mess for everyone. Some fans think Robin's scheming backfired on her. As far as I'm concerned, Robin never wanted to be the only wife. She wanted to be the favorite wife, another Redditor chimed in. I think she worked her ass off to be exactly the soft landing Cody needed after dealing with the OG3 and their real-life issues. She stroked his ego and pushed her kids to do the same, until Cody only wanted to be with the sycophants, neglecting the needs of the lives he'd so recklessly created. Sister Wives viewers can't help but notice the irony. The entire series began with Cody starting to court Robin. It would be incredibly ironic for Robin Brown to end up leaving Cody after their polygamist vision fell apart. Other Sister Wives fans added, as soon as it's not profitable. I think Cody's staying with her despite the rest of the family, and she's staying for the same reason she joined the family, financial security. It's quite hilarious, eh? Cody started out with 3 wives who were completely, totally, and absolutely in love with him. He now has 1 wife he's legally married to who seems like she can barely stand him. Cody needs to gaslight himself that it's anyone else but himself that's to blame for the distance and failure. As long as there's a show, they will stay together. So high school. Christine blew off Cody's childish tantrums and found David. Do Cody and Christine still have bad blood? By marrying her soulmate, David Woolley, Christine Brown from Sister Wives has asserted her dominance over her ex-husband, Cody Brown. The 52-year-old reality star was only in her early 20s when she chose to practice polygamy. Christine became Cody's 3rd wife, hoping to live according to her faith and raise a big and happy family. Over the course of 25 years, Christine had 6 children with Cody and developed strong relationships with her 3 sister wives, particularly with Cody's 2nd wife, Janelle Brown. However, Christine never felt truly happy because Cody failed to give her the love she deserved after spending nearly 10 years with Cody following his marriage and increasing focus on his 4th wife, Robin Brown. Christine came to the realization that things would never change. This inspired her to leave the polygamous household and concentrate on her well-being. In 2021, Christine began a new chapter in her life, achieving significant weight loss and revitalizing her businesses before re-entering the dating scene. It was in late 2022 that she met her soulmate, David. Christine quickly decided to move on with him, and they tied the knot on October 7, 2023. Christine faced numerous challenges in her relationship with Cody. From the first season onward, she struggled to find happiness due to her husband's hurtful comments and immature behavior. In one of the early episodes, Cody picked out a ring for Robin, which irked Christine because he hadn't done the same for her. Cody also mocked Christine's physical appearance, leaving her feeling awful. Ultimately, she made the difficult decision to end her relationship with Cody in November 2021. Christine made a wise choice by entering a high school-like romance with David, who treats her with respect and finds her attractive. After spending 25 years with him, Christine grew weary of Cody's immature behavior. From the beginning, Cody tried to manipulate Christine into believing she was an awful wife. He painted himself as the innocent party, shifting all the blame onto his 3 wives for the downfall of their relationships. Even when the TLC star expressed her desire to quit the polygamous arrangement, Cody showed no effort to address the problem. Instead, he unjustly pointed fingers at Christine for not fostering a bond with Robin. Christine ultimately made the right choice by ending her marriage and realizing Cody is likely to deceive her. Christine's new husband, David, seems to be the perfect partner for her. Her decision to be monogamous is much better suited to her than polygamy was. However, it's evident that Christine is still not over how Cody neglected and mistreated her for over 25 years. She likely resents him for disrespecting her for so long and hasn't yet forgiven him. Christine wants to rub happiness in Cody's face. The Sister Wives cast member's recent social media updates with David suggest that she wants Cody to know that her bond with her new husband is stronger than his relationship with Robin. While Sister Wives star Cody Brown has had a rough few years, it has been difficult for him to take accountability in his relationships. Seemingly, he still holds to some of the beliefs that he had in the early seasons of the show, but he recently made the ultimate dig at his own failures. Cody Brown frequently denies his part in the divorces. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Cody Brown is sticking to his guns that he never had a favorite wife while he was practicing polygamy. After Mary Brown's friends mentioned the marriage went downhill after Robin joined the family, Cody is quick to deny it. In a confessional, he holds to, "My attitude never changed when Robin and I got married." Then he insists, "So anybody who tries to say that I favored Robin with time or anything like that is just going off of a recency bias." However, as the episode continued, he came clean about his feelings by saying the ultimate dig about his failures. Robin could get her dream vicariously through her daughter. Later in the Sister Wives episode, Robin Brown sits down to talk to Brianna and Aurora about getting back into a church community. Brianna is very interested in finding guys who have similar beliefs so she can date. When Robin mentions there isn't a branch of the AUB in Flagstaff, Arizona, or any church she knows that promotes polygamy, Aurora speaks up. She carefully lets her mom know she isn't called to live a polygamous life. Although Brianna struggled to tell her mom, she essentially said she wasn't interested right now. It left the door open for Robin to get warm fuzzies about Brianna possibly following the calling to have a plural marriage like she initially dreamed. Her takeaway from Brianna was that there's a chance. Robin says if Brianna's got a testimony, she would be okay with that. She also understands it might not happen for her. Seemingly, Robin blames the individuals in their union, not the concept of polygamy. She causally makes it seem like whatever will be fine. But Cody Brown has another view about his daughters living plural lives. Cody Brown's ultimate dig at his own failure. However, Cody Brown on the flip side doesn't see any promise of polygamy to carry on. He says, "I don't think any of my kids are going to live in a plural marriage." Undoubtedly, he is shaken after 3 wives left in less than 3 years. Admittedly, Cody knows he failed at living with 4 wives. He says, "I don't think the experience they've had with our family would make them want to do that." Furthermore, he takes a dig at the whole reason Sister Wives got its start. He adds, "So, I really wouldn't care to have my daughters in plural marriage." In the first season, the family was ready to show proof to the world that plural marriage was a fantastic union. They declare that love should be multiplied, not divided. By season 19, Cody isn't sure about his faith anymore. Unmistakably, completely jaded, he isn't confident his daughters, Aurora and Brianna, would be happy sharing a man with another woman. But he thinks the only way it would carry on is if one of his daughters wants to marry a married man. Robin Brown is getting increasingly more unhappy. During Sister Wives season 19, Fans think Robin Brown has become increasingly more unhappy. While she has won the spot of Cody's top wife by default of being his only wife at this point, she feels like an idiot left on cleanup duty. Seemingly, it is a matter of time before Robin takes him to court. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss how Robin Brown is dropping breadcrumbs to set Cody up for abuse allegations. First, a user says, "How long before Cody and Robin split?" Then they add, "She's not in love with him. You can see it. I think she likes the money and the security and safety that he can provide by being on the show. But she's not happy. Cody, he created such a mess for everyone." However, not only do they think a split is on the horizon, but some fans think Robin plans to take him down for abuse. Fans think Robin Brown is setting Cody up for abuse allegations. With the idea that Robin Brown is sick of Cody, fans think she has devised a plan to prove he is abusive. One fan says, "I don't think she will leave him. She has invested too much. I think anything short of physical abuse she is going to buy into sunk cost." However, someone else thinks the plot has been in play for quite some time. They say, "I think she is a covert narcissist, and it's only a matter of time before she discards him. She has a new big house secured, and once he can no longer serve her, she will get rid of him. She has to be planning her escape, and is setting up Cody to have ammunition to hold over his head. He is unstable, has anger issues. He is sabotaging their relationship. He scares her. She will throw him under the bus completely, and when she does, I hope Cody finally realizes he was duped." Some think Robin Brown is extremely capable of going through with it. "I could see this. And she will 1000% expose and accuse him of abuse. She's been setting the stage for that since the season after COVID hit. Yeah. He's scary, has murder face, etc. If she is smart, she would divorce before Christine's lawsuit goes through, so she can at least secure 50% of their home, just like she did her ex-hubby." Money talks. Although some sister wives think Robin Brown has one foot out the door, others think that money talks. As long as there is money, they believe Robin will stay with Cody. But if the money starts to dry up, they believe she will do anything to get out. When the money runs out, so will Robin. She'll get 50% of everything Cody has plus child support for the minors. She won't be destitute, but she'll blow every dime she gets and more, because that's how she rolls. As soon as it's not profitable. I think Cody's staying with her despite the rest of the family, and she's staying for the same reason she joined the family, financial security. When she sees what Christine gets out of him in child support, Robin might be very tempted to dump him. I think she will stay with the kids until they are old enough to take care of themselves and make sure she has everything in her name. If they had to downsize into a smaller home and had to start selling and cutting back, then she would probably leave. But with them just buying a nice $2 million house, I doubt she's going anywhere until she has it filled to the trusses with stuff. Sister Wives Cody Brown slammed for not taking accountability after soulmate remarks. TLC fans are not buying Cody Brown's recent claims about his relationship with his only remaining wife, Robin Brown. The Sister Wives star came under fire after a snippet from the reality TV show captured him addressing the end of his polygamous household. In the confessional, Cody told cameras that Robin might be his soulmate. However, the claim sent fans gunning for his head, claiming the patriarch would do anything but be responsible for how he treated his former wives. Cody Brown was once married to 4 wives, but they left him following years-long arguments about his favoritism towards Robin. When Christine left, she told her children, our children, and even some of Janelle's children, "Dad has a soulmate. That's Robin. I want to be free to go find my soulmate," Cody shared, adding, "When she first told everybody that pissed me off. But as time has gone on, they're gone. I'm out of this relationship with these other wives. I'm, way more inclined to accept that." Cody's remarks sparked numerous comments from displeased fans, who found his lack of accountability annoying. Many slammed him for treating his former wives, Christine, Janelle, and Mary, poorly while favoring Robin. He won't ever take accountability for what he did to his family, an IG user declared, noting that they understood why he was estranged from his children. They used their experience with their father to relate to Cody's kids, adding, "There's little you can do when you have a dad that constantly gaslights, lies, manipulates, and, most importantly, won't take accountability for his actions and the impact they've had on your life. I hope they all find healing. Another critic echoed similar sentiments, writing, "He loves making up what Christine told the kids."